Hey world, it's your girl Jules coming to you with another banger. Today we'll be doing another Slick Chick mukbang. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you as a part of our Slick Chick family. Feel free to share this video with anyone and everyone. Let the world know what your girl got going on over here. So, let's get into it. Cousin, what you got in your cup? I got me a little cooked water mixed with some water, baby, because that 12.5 ain't it for me, baby. Yeah, it had you doing that. Yeah, it's on the move. Outfit of the day. Alright, so today what we finna do, I've already prepped everything, got everything together, and we finna sit down and do us a mukbang, okay? So we have some tacos, but not like y'all really eat them. I'm talking about my kind of tacos. And it's really some high shit, but it really ain't some high shit because I don't smoke no more. It's just good. So, let's get it together. Okay, well, we getting it together. So what we have here is some cut water, cut with some water. Cause baby, that 12.5, I ain't gonna be able to do it. The first time I was like, yeah, we ain't trying it. Cut it with some water. That's probably what it means. Y'all like my glass? Well, my cup. My daughter, my second oldest daughter gifted me this cup. Diamond. Y'all go check her out. Diamond Creation. And so we're going to get to it. Father, we thank you for this food we're about to receive. And bless the ones less fortunate. Amen. Ashe. All right. So. I already had some of this on there, but your girl might want some more. Yep. You saw what you thought you saw. It is delicious. So, I have yellow rice at the bottom, my ground chuck, cheese, the onions, tomatoes, sour cream, and the sauce. That's all I'm working with today. However, it's some hot shit, but I don't smoke no more. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. It's delicious. Yeah, my brain got music going on right now. It's saying. I'm gonna tell you what it's saying in a minute, huh? Let me catch it. at the gas station. I met her at the gas station. It's so bad. Scoop that here. My daughter calling. Now, I want to talk to it. It's good. Y'all ought to try it with the yellow rice at the bottom. Instead of your lettuce, well, you could do your lettuce too. Ooh, that might taste good. But I had that lettuce at the bottom. I mean, the yellow rice. Try it. So, I didn't prepare nothing to talk about today. Really, I'm going to be real with you. Your girl just got back not too long ago. I'm hungry. My son hungry. And I need to go ahead and prepare something. So, while I was preparing, I was on the phone with my mama. And then when I got off the phone with my mama, my sister-in-law called me. So I didn't really get a chance to record with y'all on that end. So as I was sitting to the table, let me get ready to record. Just bring you on in. I really wasn't even prepared, not even ready. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Y'all might want to start mixing y'all cut water with something. I got mine mixed with water and it really, it tastes the same. It's just a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting through that 12.5 because that's a lot for that Liberty can. Excuse me. I really didn't have much to talk about today. Really. Mm. Sorry. So yeah, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be real with you, and I think I have already told y'all this, but let me reiterate what I was saying. Over here on this channel, I don't do no negativity, so I don't talk about folks. I don't be all up in folks' business. It ain't nothing I can change about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own lane. I don't talk about folks in no negative way. Unless you do something with me. You want to hear about how the bitch stole my wedding? I tell you that. Call that whole name out. Bitch. But I don't do people in a negative way. I don't want to hear that shit. So I let everybody else in the world do that. I'm not finna sit at my dinner table and talk negative about some other people. That's just not what I do. When you come to this channel, we finna laugh, we finna smile, we finna just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I don't want y'all to even think that when we get over here, we gossiping. I don't give a damn about what everybody else got going on, especially on my channel. Now, I might read that shit and, you know what I'm saying, very seldom do I put my little 2 cents in it because, you know, I don't do all that, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm not finna sit up and talk about nobody at my dinner table. No. So, unless you did something to me, then I'm not gonna sit up and talk about nobody negative. Now, let's have a conversation. I got a subject. I'm gonna tell y'all how a black wedding planner stole my whole wedding. Think you want to support the blacks, support their businesses, their small businesses, and get ripped off. So, when I met my husband, well, when my husband met me, I was working in a little fast food joint. You know, I had really got down to a little country town. Coming from Atlanta, it was real slow for me. So I didn't want to sit down too long, but it was long enough. So I needed to get on up and get on back to work. So I got me a little job up there at Hardee's. Thank you, Miss Taylor, for giving me a chance, girl. I needed that. And I had started working at Hardee's. I had been at Hardee's for about maybe 2.5, 3 years. Well, no. Altogether that, but about 2.5, 3 years, yeah. But when my husband met me, you know what I'm saying, when he saw me, I hadn't even really paid him no attention. Like, I'm at work. I'm in chest up, chin out mode. I'm not, you know, looking for all that. But, one of my coworkers, Sierra, she was like, "That must been doing that, you know what I mean?" So when I looked at him, I seen he was an older cat, and you know your girl like an older man. So I was, you know, okay, I see you. Can't say that, you know, it was my skilo, but you never know what God's skilo is for you. You feel what I'm saying? So we you know, I was just serving him every day. I didn't say anything to him. And I knew he was interested when he came and gave me his number. And then it's so smooth. So yeah. So let the truth be told, I'll just say I made a mistake and watch the number in my work hand. So when I really kind of got focused, I went back to him and said, you know, and that it was a good time because at first, you know what I'm saying, I don't do the maneuvering thing. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you all the way. I don't do no half stepping, no half in and half out. We gotta go all in or we not going. That's who I am. So, anyways, finally got his number. He coded me, like, he really coded me. Took me out, did things with me, took me to the mall. You know what I'm saying? Out to eat, just dates. You know what I'm saying? To the movies and, you know, just dates. And the good thing about it was he paid for my babysitter. And, you know what I'm saying? He just went over and beyond for your girl. So, you know, I decided to give him a chance. And from the day that we started, actually from the day that I accepted his number back when I went back there in my job, because you know how the old mans go back there. And I'm going to say it like that because my husband's 67. He was about 62, 61, 62 then. So you know how, you know, the old mans are fine. They get up with their buddies and go to the Hardee's. You know, they go to Crystal's. They go to, you know, they meet up in little certain spots and it be an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? So some servers know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. So from the date that I got his number for the second time till the following year, we coded. You know, he knew that my whole interest is to being a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I needed to put out there, let him know, like, for real, I'm not playing, because I'm not trying to be nobody side chick, nobody, You know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop and little bust down. I don't do that. I'm somebody's wife. So he ends up proposing to me the following year on that anniversary. So, of course, you know your girl said yeah, because by then I'm in love. Like, I'm feeling some kind of way because he's good to me. And really, to be honest with you, like, he haven't changed that. Like, you know, he just good all the way around to me and my children. So anyway, we planned our wedding. Me and my husband, we do our own footwork. We do our own everything. I knew what I wanted. He knew what he wanted. We came together and planned our own wedding. I bought everything. We went on Amazon. We got everything we needed. And I mean everything, because he didn't want to get married in the church. And so basically we got married. We had a park wedding. And it was beautiful because we are Israelite, you know. We Hebrew Israelite, so we're not going into the church with it. We just needed to, you know what I'm saying, make it official from what we got going on. So yeah, we planned our own event. We did our own legwork. All I needed was somebody to help that day come alive on that day. So I called this place trying to get a limousine. Trying to get 2 limousines for the, you know, groom's party and the bride's party or whatever. And she referred me to this chick named China Whitehead. Now, I had never met her. I'm not from here. I'm from Atlanta. So when she referred her to me, I called because, okay, I need some help. And she told me that she was good with it. So, okay, cool. Ooh. Cut water. Ooh. So, I got in contact with him. We set a date. I go and see her, whatever. Tell her what I want, what I had going on or whatever. So she told me she was going to charge me $500 to just pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, I had done bought everything. I mean, everything I hadn't already got, right? And then, other than like the tablecloths and the back sash to the chairs and the chair covers and stuff like that. So, but as far as the arches, the bamboo, I had a bamboo and burlap runner. She sent me up to somewhere in Walmart and get this other kind of runner, this little El Cheapo to put our initials in, and that was supposed to go on the dance floor. Come to find out, that's bitch, I was walking on that shit. I was walking down the aisle like, Daddy, what in the hell am I stepping on? This shit felt like it was coming up under me. What is my burlap, bamboo and burlap runner for $90 fucking off Amazon? What is this? I had about so much, had in the box and delivered it to her house. She took all my shit. After the wedding was over, and it was beautiful, and guess what? My husband had me in a horse and carriage. Me and my mom, it was my mom, dad, my son, my grandson, and myself. And I was in a horse and carriage, and I mean, it was a nice event. I really enjoyed myself that particular day. So now I'm finna get down to the nitty gritty of it. Okay. So the day before our wedding, my husband and I, we sat down at the table and we put everybody money that they was charging us inside the thank you cards. You know what I mean? So the photographer wanted $250. Put her $250 in there in the thank you card. Keep it moving. However, I did not lick it because I'm not licking that shit. But I should have put some water on and sealed it up. And that'll play out in a minute. I'm gonna tell you about that. The caterer, you know, she got a certain amount. Everybody, the DJ, everybody had a certain amount, including her. When I got out of the horse and carriage to walk down, I should have gave my purse to my Aunt Martha, but we had just passed her up at the front because she would put my daddy's stuff together and my mama the stuff together. And when I say stuff, I mean, you know, the little flower thing. Damn. You know what I'm talking about, on my dad. And the little thing on my mom, you know, because her dress was like a sequence type of dress, so she had on her arm. It was beautiful. Thank you, Aunt Kathy, for making that. Thank you, Aunt Martha. Anyway, why I had this lady in my pocketbook before I walked down the aisle. Well, walk down the motherfucking, yeah. Because I don't know what I was walking on. I was walking on the cheap. I was walking on that cheap Floor Runner. It's a white, real thin, look like. And I'm like, where's mine? Like my arches, well, none of that there. My big balloon arches, nothing was like, I didn't have none of my stuff really there. And I had done took everything to her house. I had, and then she cut me out one of my arches because it was an arch that was going this way, and it was an arch that, you know, like this. And she claimed that only one came when I know both of them came. So it's just a con all the way around. So with that $1,000, you know, I had her to just get what she thought, you know, because she's a planner. You know, you don't know everything somebody else thinking about and the ideas that somebody else thinking about. So I gave her $1,000 so she could make it come true. Undoubtedly, I had a good time. Undoubtedly, I had a good time. However, I can see what was missing at my wedding because I had done planned it. I had done bought everything for it. So I seen what was missing. I knew everything that wasn't there. It was incomplete. It may have looked complete to everybody else, but being me and I planned it, it was not complete. So, I had to make some pieces to, those little pieces right there. Anyway, I had made a lot of pieces for just to place around. That was the only thing I got back. Other than my my tree flowers that my aunts had made. I didn't get none of my stuff back. I'm like, this was our wedding. This wasn't no come up for you. I have an anniversary party every single year. I needed my stuff. She took everything but the horse, the carriage, the DJ, and my husband. I'm talking about a true thief. and this ain't alleged. This is really what happened. She took it all. And then put a coin into it. She took it all. I seen what her daughter was on there laughing when I had done come express how I felt, because if you go down my Facebook, that back then you'll see what I'm talking about. I let the world know that bitch stole all my shit. Went to a house trying to get my shit back. She done called police. Okay. God gonna get you, bitch. So I asked God, since I can't get her, cause I understand you still working on me. And I'm not gonna throw all your hard work in vain, cause I appreciate you loving on me the way you do. God, get that bitch. Get her. I set God on her. Every time I see a bitch, she look raggedy. Hair thin, all up through there. Like, bitch, where's your hair? Yeah. She took it all. And I was so hurt just trying to support a black-owned business. And got screwed over all the way around. That hurt my feelings. That shit made me cry. My nephew was like, I'm gonna get that bitch. Now, let that bitch ride. God got our back. God seen everything she took from us. And I told God to go get her. Asked him in my prayer. Do not let her have a peaceful moment. She knows she did. And if she did it to me, I know she did it to everybody else. Hey, chat. Put down in the comment who she did it to. China Whitehead. Yeah. She stole everything. When I tell you everything, I mean everything. Only thing I had, and then I didn't even tell you the most part. Hold up. Let me really tell you. So, while I'm on my honeymoon, cause we left on that. Well, my husband, we got married on that Saturday. However, it should have been on that Sunday so we could leave on that Monday. But we do have our events on Sundays now. We learned from that Saturday. We don't do our events on Saturday. Why? When I'm on my honeymoon, the caterer calls me. She $100 short. Why? The photographer called me. She $200 short. No. 175. It was like that. Like you had to hit us big. And I had to replace all these folk money after me and my husband sat down at the table getting all this shit together. These folk pocket came up short. So it's no doubt in my mind that when I passed my pocketbook off to this bitch, because I surely couldn't find her once I walked back down the aisle to get once I walked back down the aisle, you know, the grass rather. No. It was just, I don't know, because when we was finally taking pictures, on the horse and carriage, she brought me my purse back, but I didn't even bother to look in it. Paid everybody that nighttime, you know, paid everybody before everybody left. And baby, folk were calling me talking about they cash out. I said a regular nappy head ass bitch. How dare you, hoe? Took it all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. She took it all. Now there's somebody get on here talking about, no, she didn't. Bitch, yes, she did. That hoe made me cry. And I'm like, where I'm from, bitch, you get beat up for shit like that. Bitch, I beat you up. But the good thing about it is, I'm over it. My husband done got me bigger and better. I can cater. When I tell you, I can throw my anniversary party, the birthday party, a wedding, or anything I want to throw, and I got all my own stuff. Only thing I would need to purchase is like table runners and backsash in the colors, like, you know, stuff like that, like little flowers and stuff like that. Because all my stuff is for my colors. But I have chafing dishes. I got everything I need to throw a whole gathering. You see how God do it? Bitch, you ain't even have to do me like that. But I'm glad you did, because it taught me not to trust these bitches out here. A raggedy, cleft lip ass bitch. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So when I'm talking, and I know, and I'm talking about somebody, I'm going to cuss their ass out while I'm telling y'all what the fuck happened, because I know I'm right. I know this shit true. And I'm going to call the whole name out. Straight like that. Well, that court water got me cutting. About to cut the food. About to get reminisced on this shit. Be ready right here. So, yeah. And then in reality, after my wedding was over, I was like, none of that shit was really worth, when really, I'm a family-oriented person. You know, I really don't have outside friends and all that there. I have family. I kick my shit with family. And, my aunties, my cousin, my cousin-in-law, all these people could have came together and helped me pull this day together than me trusting an outsider with the beginning of a new life, a new chapter for me and my husband, and she stole everything. So that'll never happen again. Now I done got full. So she took it all. I ain't have nothing left, nothing back from my wedding, except for some of my arrangement things that I made, and the flower things that my auntie made, and a few of those other purple and white artificial flowers. She took it all. I wanted to beat that bitch ass. My husband saved that bitch. And then the killer part is, let's really be honest, even though we had a park wedding, we still spent over $13,000 on our wedding. That didn't include my rings. Yeah. But the overall day was immaculate because I was with my very special favorite person, new person. You feel what I'm saying? I'm full, y'all. Y'all got me up here. I don't want to be gluttful because I am full already. Yeah, so it was like, did me wrong. Did me wrong, baby. And I know if she did that shit to me, how many other people she did it to? You buy all your stuff, have your event, and she don't give you back your stuff. You supposed to get everything back. This wasn't no free come up for her. But I guess it was. So yeah, that's the way it happened. So, you know, I done seen her a few times since then. But, you know, I don't do the drama. And I don't do the negativity. God has blessed me over and over and over and over again for what you did to me. So, I let you have that. But no doubt about it, I know God kicked her ass. No doubt about it, baby. I know my God tore her ass up. Yeah, I'm drunk. I have my little cut water. That was delicious. That's the kind of shit I talk about on my channel. If I'm a gossip about somebody, I'm going to tell the truth and tell about what happened to me. I can't tell about what happened to somebody else. I don't want to get on my channel and gossip and talk about nobody in a negative way. If I'm going to talk about somebody in a negative way, that means that bitch did something to me. And she deserved it. Alright? So, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you as a part of our Slick Chick family. Thank you for sticking around as long as you did. You just don't know how much I appreciate you. Peace up, A-Town down.